Hey, mathematicians. So I wanted to share with you how to submit an assignment using your camera or using the create function within just the submit assignment button here. So I'm in assignment number one. It's called volume lesson video and notes. So I would like you to rewatch or watch for the first time Miss Hamill's video on volume. She does a great job. She hit all the points that I would have hit. And then I want you to take notes in your notebook. If you need an idea or some way to structure or how to structure your notebook, I included my notebook right here after I watched Miss Hamill's video and I took my own notes. So you can use exactly what Mr. McIntosh used, or you can use my notes to help you write your notes, or you can just write on your own. And I highly suggest you pause Miss Hamill's video as needed and go back so you can hear all of the different ways to write your notes. So here's how you can do that. So you can either take a picture of your notebook or you can write right in this submit assignment button here. It's like a Google Doc, but it's within Schoology. So you can either upload, that would be the picture that you took or take. You can create. Remember, those are the two ways. So if I want to create, it brings up like a Google Doc, and I could just type in my notes here. I could say volume video lesson. And then what I wrote was volume. It's the measurement of the amount of three-dimensional space something takes up. That's exactly what Miss Hamill said. I just kind of wrote what she wrote and I put it on my paper. So I could write all my notes in here. That was one of the things that I learned. I want you to write 3 or 4 things that you took away from Miss Hamill. Another thing that I took away was the formula. And if you watch the video, we know that it's length times width times height. And we use the letters L, W, and H, which stands for length and width. And I always like to put parentheses around my length and width, which is the base. So this is just an example of what you could write. So if you like that, or you could save your draft to come back to it, you would just submit that right to Mr. McIntosh. Or you can take your picture. So you can hold up remember the camera app down here. And let's say I already took my notes, which I did. And I'm going to try to hold them up for Mr. Mac the best I can. It's kind of hard, isn't it? But hold them up the best you can. Take your picture. Let's see how that turned out. Then I could submit my picture within Schoology as well. So the same kind of thing. I could submit my assignment, and instead of hitting create or writing it in, I'm going to go look for that picture in my files. So remember, the camera app right now is only saving to our downloads over here. So let's see, today at 4:32, that should be it because I just took it and I'm looking at the time and it's 4:32. And submit. So I can take the picture or I can also type it in. And remember how I can check to see if it looks good? Well, I could have clicked in the picture thing first to make sure it looked good. But the way I posted it, oh, that's right, it's downloading still. So I'm just gonna you're gonna have to take my word for it. But if you want help in this assignment after watching Miss Hamill's lessons and you want to see if you got everything that I think you should have gotten, you can click Mr. Mac's picture here. And this is the exact same thing I just took the picture of. These are the notes that I took that you can use as well, okay? So I have those there for you too. All right, hope that helps about how to 2 ways how to submit an assignment within Schoology, camera or the create button.